Jason Stiff is with us now. Jason, has the hurricane pretty much petered out at this point?
It's getting that way quickly, fortunately. It's moving quickly to the northeast. I'm going to be showing that coming up, but it is accelerating, and accelerating is good when it's going out over the open ocean. It'll still be affecting parts of New England and also the Atlantic provinces of Canada, but it could have been a lot worse. And it's amazing. A lot of times we hear about how many deaths. It's rare that we don't have any deaths. So it's very good news for that. Well, for us, what about our weather? Oh, it is fantastic outside. There's a little bit of haze, a little bit of mist, a little bit of fog trying to form, but we are expecting some nice weather for the rest of this upcoming holiday weekend. Taking a live look outside in Santa Barbara. A few boats enjoying the view, and the temperatures are easy to enjoy also. We had a high today of 101 in Cuyama. It's still 91, 90 right now in Ojai after a high today of 97. Closer to the coast, mainly 60s and 70s, and the wind is also cooperating in most locations. Along the central coast, it's mainly between 10 and 20 miles an hour. But we're going to have less and less wind as the sun goes down. This is also good to see. Look at this. Some rain, isolated thunderstorms, monsoonal moisture trying to move into California. Most of it is over Arizona and New Mexico. So we don't have a lot of chance for any wet weather. Most that's also up in the Pacific Northwest. But here's what's left of Arthur. Barely a hurricane, still a Category 1, but wind of only 80 miles an hour. Quickly moving to the northeast now. Unfortunately for Massachusetts, portions of Rhode Island, down east Maine as well. Between 6 and 12 inches of rain in the forecast for them. And a lot of places have already received that, but it will be getting better, and then it'll start moving into the Atlantic Ocean. For the west coast, we still have this ridge of high pressure in control of our weather. A lot of sunshine, some patchy fog also, but we do expect a small area of low pressure to develop just off the California coast. That will push inland, giving us a cooling trend with a little bit more morning fog during the mornings for the latter half of next week, but also some nice temperatures too. And for fireworks for tonight around Santa Barbara, looking good. Partly cloudy, patchy fog will be forming, but temperatures in a few hours, about 9 o'clock. Still in the upper 60s. Your forecast for tonight will be dropping down to the lower 60s tomorrow morning. A few high, thin clouds, but the temperatures very comfortable in the upper 70s and lower 80s for the Santa Maria area. 57 degrees tonight, 77 for a high tomorrow. Also patchy morning fog and some afternoon sun. Hotter for Paso, 97 degrees after a morning low of 57. And we head to Ventura County, some patchy morning fog and afternoon sun. Lows near 60. With highs in the 70s, 80s, and more 90s for the Ojai area. For the next 7 days in Santa Barbara, we do expect a cooling trend, but look at those temperatures each and every day at or above average, mid to upper 70s late next week, but lower 80s through the rest of this upcoming holiday weekend. For the Lompoc area, lower to mid 70s across the board. A little bit more sunshine on Sunday, looking really good. Overnight lows in mid to upper 50s, not much variance there. For the Santa Ynez Valley, 90 degrees by Sunday, 88 degrees tomorrow, lower 80s for the latter part of this upcoming week. And for Ventura, we have a lot of 70s across the board. Very nice for this weekend, so get out and enjoy, but make sure you have a very safe time too.
Yeah, nice warm weather all week long, and
great.
We should be able to see the fireworks pretty well tonight.
A little bit of patchy fog, but it shouldn't completely drown them out.
Yeah, thank you.